telling you guys, I've completely buckled. I have fallen down the rabbit hole of motion picture videography and cinematography, and I have purchased my first 16mm motion picture camera. What camera is that? Well, you're looking at the KRASNOGORSK 3, a Soviet camera. Let's talk about it. The KRASNOGORSK 3, or K3, is a 16mm motion picture camera made in the Soviet Union. It was first introduced in the 1970s and was widely used in the film industry for many years. The K3 is a reliable and durable camera that is easy to operate and maintain. It has a spring-wound motor that can be hand-cranked or powered by a battery pack. I personally don't have the battery pack, but it is an add-on that you can get. The camera has a reflex viewfinder, which allows the operator to see exactly what the lens is capturing, which is really interesting because a lot of these reflex lenses or reflex cameras can get really expensive. Specifically, the consumer grade Bolex cameras can range anywhere from $1,500 all the way up to $5,000, if not more. I found my K3 on eBay as a complete kit with all these accessories for around $600, and now I think they're still going for around $700-800, so still affordable. It is kind of a price tag for a camera that you're not going to use very often, but much more affordable than the Bolex option. By far, my favorite part about using the KRASNOGORSK 3 is the style and the aesthetic of film. Again, film is not cheap and it's not easy to use, and it is one of the most rewarding things to get back photography, let alone motion picture film. So putting in a film negative or a daylight spool of film and getting anything out of it is really rewarding. And the color, the imperfections, the style, the way it looks, there's just so much that comes out of film that you can't get with the digital camera. And I think that's why people are so drawn to it. Even today, years and years after that, film photography has become the backseat, and digital photography or cinematography has taken the forefront. People always come back to wanting this style or this look. The K3 is known for its sharp image quality and relatively quiet operation, which means you can record sound while you're using this camera. That's kind of a big issue when filming with these cameras. Show you why here. Let's just do this as an example. Let's crank the camera. And then if I was to want to talk while filming, it would sound something like this. It would sound very overwhelming. This camera is actually quieter than most, which is kind of crazy because it still is very loud, as you can see from that test. One of the unique features of the K3 is its ability to shoot at variable frame rates. You can shoot anywhere from 8 to 64 frames per second with this camera, meaning you can change the frame rate and actually shoot in slow motion, which is kind of astonishing that you can shoot a camera in slow motion that is this old. So that's a really unique feature. It also has a time-lapse feature, so you can set it down somewhere and have it take a time-lapse or a motion blur type video. However, the camera does not have a built-in light meter, or it does, and I can't find a battery for it. So I think it does, and the battery is just really hard to come by. All in all, I'm super impressed with this camera, and for the price range, you can't really beat it, especially in 16mm motion picture. I would highly recommend really looking into like the nerdy tech nitty gritty of this camera, because I definitely had some issues when I first started using it. But I'm super happy with my purchase, and I really think it's a great camera to get started into 16mm and to really dive into that world. I can't stress enough how unique the look is that you get from a camera like this and how special the footage you get back is. It really gives you a nostalgic feeling and keeps you wanting to document more and more. So any camera that gets me wanting to shoot more is a camera that I want to keep around. If you guys want to donate to my film bank, please do, because I am not going to be able to afford shooting this much longer because it is getting so expensive, but it is fun. And I love this camera, and I think you guys should try it out. If you have the opportunity or the budget to rent this, buy it, whatever it is, try it out. It's great. It doesn't have to be this specific 16mm camera, but 16mm is a very special format of motion picture, and I had a lot of fun trying this thing out. So thank you guys for watching the video. I guess I'll see you in the next one. Yeah. Bye.